Hey guys, what's going on today? So big news, Jabba was announced, and stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can win a C-Roc cruiser because I just got 5,000 subscribers, so we're doing a giveaway. Alright, I'll announce that towards the end. Alright, so Jabba the Hutt dropped today, big spoiler. Wow, he's basically an extra munitions for every illicit in your entire squad, so that's pretty huge. He does cost 2 crew, like we all thought, but he's only 5 points, so he's not as expensive as Palpatine was. But 5 points is still a little on the expensive side, but considering he can affect a whole lot of stuff, I don't think that's completely out of the question. So basically he reads that when you equip him, you get to put an illicit token on every illicit upgrade in your squad, and then whenever something forces you to discard that illicit, you can discard the token instead. So that's pretty cool. So like if, for example, if Boba Fett even if you don't use the illicit, if something like Boba Fett, hit and they wanted to get rid of your hotshot blaster, they would just get rid of the token instead. So it's an extra little potential shielding against Boba Fett. However, if Boba Fett hits the ship that has Jabba on it and gets rid of Jabba, well, Jabba's text itself is what allows you to spend the token. So if Jabba dies, those tokens pretty much won't do anything. At least that's my interpretation of it. Let me know if you agree with that or if you disagree with it. But there's some things that I think might need a little further clarification after looking at it. That's two of the new crew that come with the C-Roc. We've got Cicatro Vizago, and also as Morrigan, and they deal with this replace mechanic. And so the question is, if you replace a character with Jabba, and now Jabba is on, does that count as equipping? And then would you then put the tokens on? And if so, that's great, but I'm not sure if replace counts as equipping. And then the other thing is, if you use Vizago and you replace, an illicit, does that new illicit get to keep the token that was on the other one? Like, I don't think so. But I definitely would wait to see an FAQ on that. Also, there was some wording on the Jabba card that was a little screwy. The article was kind of weird this morning because it also had an example of somebody slamming as a free action, and you can't do slam as a free action. I think they've fixed that since then, but also Jabba's saying that you may do this ability when in the past you typically applies only to that ship, and I think it's obvious the intent of the card is for it to affect the whole squad. That's why it says whole squad on there. So that'll either require an errata or an FAQ. Hopefully they can errata it before it's in our... Well, I don't think they'll be able to do that because I think it's already on the boat. So it's probably going to require just an FAQ, and we'll all have to know that, yes, Jabba, in Jabba's case, you means your whole squad. It's just a shame that they got that wrong because little things like X-Wing's got so much stuff right now. A simple little wording mistake like that has much bigger consequences than it does in a smaller game. So that's interesting. But let's look at some of the illicits that Jabba is going to be able to make way better. I think inertial dampeners is going to be a real nice option. I love inertial dampeners, and it's always a shame when you can only use it once. Especially, I used to fly a lot on a Star Viper, so I think maybe now, Zizor with the Virago title might see a little bit more play. I'd be really anxious to fly him with that because I love putting inertial dampeners on that ship as well as advanced sensors, so I can do what I need to do, and then I can even you can move backwards with that ship. You can barrel roll with advanced sensors and then inertial dampeners, stay still, and then you can even do it again if you needed to. I mean, you couldn't do it the following turn because you still have the stress, but I think that's a really cool option. So inertial dampeners is good. Cloaking device now could be a little more reliable. So maybe, I don't think it'll get taken that much, but it'd be fun. It'd be fun to take a cloaking device that's now going to have some more reliability. So that's good. And even if you comboed it with Stygium, so even if you fail, it doesn't completely break. You get to keep it again, and then you also still have to decloak. You just don't lose the card, so you can cloak again. So you can get your free evades. You can get more free evades that way. So I think cloaking device would be pretty good. It will work with EMP device. So if you want to go in there and EMP somebody multiple times, perhaps even a large ship multiple times, that could be useful. But I don't know how much that'll see. I think the two biggest winners out of this are Glitter Stim and Hotshot Blaster. Glitter Stim is obvious because it's just great on so many pilots, and I really like Glitter Stim a lot. I think it's going to work well on everything from Talonbane Cobra to the Lancers to maybe even Sabine. There's been a lot of talk about Lancers and how this affects the Lancers because they have the double illicit, so it's gonna be huge for a Lancer. And it's only a shame you can't put Jabba on the Lancer. Really, the only place Jabba can go in standard play is on a Houndstooth or a YV666. So, you're going to have a party bus with Jabba, and it's probably going to have to be a cheaper party, but not a full-blown party bus, because you're only going to be able to have one extra crew there because it has 3. But Hotshot Blaster, I think, is a really good option. It's one of the first ones I thought of, and of course it was in the article as well. So a couple of Z95s now become moderately effective turrets that can shoot, twice. And or you can even look at it as you get 3. You just try to keep at least one of those shots in arc, and now all of a sudden you have like 3 turret shots, or even 4 if you're just counting. If you can get lucky enough to get them in arc. And it's all in the way you look at it. So if you stretch out your out of arc shots, you can make a Hotshot Blaster last you the whole game this way. So I really like that. It makes me want to field Nadru again with a Hotshot Blaster because I really like Nadru and munitions failsafe. So if you happen to miss, because it's only a 3 dice attack and that's not really guaranteed to do as much in today's game with all the evade tokens out there, especially stuff like X7 defenders. But munitions failsafe will also save the token. Right, so you won't even have to lose the token that Jabba gives it. So you can have lots and lots of Hotshot Blaster shots that way. So I think that's just golden. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Nadru with Lone Wolf and munitions failsafe. I'll take it. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be really fun. I don't know if it'll be winning all the tournaments, but I think it'll be better than it was before. And I don't know if Jabba's going to see a whole lot of tournament play, because to me I think some people were kind of not impressed with him. I think he's fine. I don't think he's too expensive, and he's not something that's he's not an auto include. He doesn't have to go in every single scum build. And that was kind of one of the problems with Palpatine. Even though he was more expensive, he was certainly warranted it. But Palpatine could work in every single build. And now this is only going to work with certain types of builds, and so that's fine. He's not so expensive that that he needs to be working in every build, but it does take up 2 crew, which means, you can't do the same party bus style stuff you would want to do with him. So you have to build a list specifically for Jabba to make him work. And that's fine with me, because if he becomes very, very powerful, well then, it only works against a specific build. So it's more easy to come up with builds that will counter that and have a thriving meta. So I think he's at the right place, and I would also, in the future, I would rather them make cards slightly underpowered and then eventually boost them up little by little, rather than make something that's so powerful and have to bring it all the way down. So that's kind of my opinion on Jabba. I think he's going to be fun. I think he's bringing something new that we haven't really seen before, so that's great. And hopefully you won't see quite so many of the same scum builds. So hopefully he'll add some diversity, because at least where I'm playing, scum is running wild. Everybody plays scum, and and I'm going to play some scum too when he comes out, no doubt about it. But it'd be anything that gives some more diversity to the game, I think, is huge. So now I want to talk a little bit about some other things. I got some admin stuff to talk about. There's 2 weeks until Star Wars Celebration here in Orlando. So if you're going to be going, let me know. If you're going to Star Wars Celebration, stop by the FFG booth. You might see me there. So if you do, come by and say hi, and that'd be awesome. Also, I have had a bunch of comments, and some are repeats, so I'm going to talk a little bit about some comments that I've seen. Garmer writes, Thrawn equals Snoke. So I've had some non-gaming videos lately, and some of them have been about Snoke, some of them have been about Thrawn, and I see this over and over again. Guys, there's no way. Thrawn is not Snoke. I mean, at this point, people are going to have to start doing videos saying who isn't Snoke, because literally, I think just about every single male character in the Star Wars universe has been said that they're Snoke. I think maybe Han Solo is the only person that we didn't say was Snoke. And so, I don't know, that'd be the next one. Somebody I'm sure there's probably a Han Solo is Snoke video out there. But no, Thrawn is not Snoke. Thrawn doesn't use the Force. They're totally different people. As a matter of fact, I think Thrawn may know Snoke. I think, if I'm right, and Thrawn does become one of the founding members of the First Order, he could even potentially die from Snoke. But I don't think there's any chance at all that Thrawn is Snoke. And I would even If I were a betting man, I would bet a significant amount of money on that, but I'm not a betting man, so I'm not going to do that. And Thomas Lecomte writes, before I do this, I want to put spoiler warning. If you haven't watched 0 Hour, the Rebels finale, you may want to just skip ahead to this part. I'll wave my hand up when we're done with the spoiler. So I'll give you 3 seconds. All right, so Thomas Lecomte writes, Sato died, though. So what that's talking about is the Rebels season finale. I said one of the things that I was surprised was that none of our heroes died. Yes, I should have mentioned, I talked about Sato earlier in the video when he did his amazing, his amazing sacrifice. But essentially what I meant is I was expecting that a principal character would die, like Zeb or Kanan, especially earlier in the episode. It was kind of set it up that Kanan might die, so I was really expecting one of the key characters to die. I should have mentioned that Sato did die, though, so that was you caught me on that one. But I was referring to the principal characters, the main cast. So all right. End of spoilers. Spoiler time is over. Spoiler time is over. All right. So anyway, let's talk about giveaways. All right. So so we're going to be doing 2 giveaways. We hit 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I really, really appreciate it because that's a big milestone. And next one is 10,000, but that's probably going to take me much longer to hit. But for right now, so I'm giving away a chance for you to get a C-Roc cruiser of your own. This will basically be a $60 gift card to Cool Stuff Inc. They have it priced at $59, so you use the extra 50 cents or whatever to do whatever, or you don't even have to get a C-Roc with it. You can get whatever you want with it. Anyway, the giveaway is for a $60 gift card to Cool Stuff, and if you want to get a C-Roc with that, you can do that. If you want to get some other X-Wing expansions or Armada expansions or a core set for a different game or whatever you want to do with it is up to you. I'm not gonna make you show me proof of what you got, but yes. So to enter, you have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. And that's it. That's all you get. It's so easy, right? So that's all you have to do to enter, and I will announce it in the next coming week at the end of one of my videos. So just stay tuned, and I will announce the winner, and then you just get in contact with me, and I'll give you the gift card code and all that good stuff. So we'll do that. And also, I'm going to be giving away another Steam code. This time is not on the YouTube channel, though. I'm going to give it on the forums. So to enter to get. We're going to give away, what are we giving away? What am I giving away? You'll have to go to Crabbok.com, get on those message boards, and it's going to be a Steam code for the Force Unleashed 2 for PC. So if you want to get that, just you'll have to register there. I'll be making a post, and you'll just have to reply to the thread, and I'll just do random number generator. And and I'll pick somebody, and they'll get private messaged on those forums. So you have to be on the message boards on Crabbok.com to win the Force Unleashed 2, and I'll be doing other giveaways there from time to time as well. But the bigger ones, I'll change it up. But typically they'll be here on the YouTube channel. So that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a comment, enter for the giveaway, stay tuned, and check out some of my other videos. I've been doing some non-gaming stuff as well, because there's just been so much, spoilers and news and things to talk about Star Wars-wise. Celebration is in 2 weeks. I'm so excited. What panels are you going to? I want to hear all about what you're going to be doing for Celebration. Are you going to be taking a lot of pictures? Take a lot of pictures, guys, because there's going to be a lot of cool stuff to see. There's going to be some great news, and I'm so excited. I'm really excited for Episode 8. I'm really, really, really excited for that trailer. That trailer is going to be here in like 2 weeks. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.